Chapter 4. Timeless Molecular Innovations. Most anatomical and physiological traits that have evolved since the Cambrian are, we propose, the result of regulatory changes and the usage of various members of a large set of conserved core components that function in development and physiology. John Gerhart and Mark Kirschner, in The Theory of Facilitated Variation. The big picture. Evolutionary innovations lay the groundwork for subsequent innovations. They often represent tools and reusable modules that can evolve in a variety of ways, in different lineages and in different ecological contexts. Molecular interactions involving proteins carry out virtually every function in living cells. They also mediate interactions between cells during development and are responsible for the overall patterning of the body and complex organization of individuals of every species. The misleading concept of random mutations from the modern synthesis became more concrete with the discovery of DNA and its subsequent characterization. Random mutations were now thought of in terms of discrete changes in DNA sequences that translate into changes in specific proteins. We now know that proteins are not the only type of genetic information. Evolution also acts to create, modify, and reuse regulatory sequences of DNA. A variety of regulatory DNA sequences interact in complex ways to control the expression of specific proteins. The updated evolutionary synthesis should also include 6 additional concepts that transcend the misleading concept that mutations are random. 1. Various modular and reusable tools have evolved that facilitate and accelerate genome evolution. The genome represents a metaphorical scrapyard of reusable genetic information. 2. Platforms that bring cellular entities together create new opportunities for higher-level organization to emerge. This is a source of emergent evolutionary potential, EEP. 3. The concept of phenotype should include a distinction that emphasizes the difference between generative and ecological phenotypes. The former are often tools that act during development, while the latter refers to the structures and functions of the individual that have adapted to various niches, ways of life. 4. Random and fortuitous variation generates a metaphorical scrapyard of modules that can be redeployed in different ways and at different times. 5. Fortuitous useful phenotypic gestalts, interactive wholes, arise from the collective action of dozens or hundreds of genes. The individual genes will often be conserved, duplicated, modified, and reused in future generations. 6. Sudden emergent innovations, as well as infinitesimal and gradual fine-tuning of those changes, represent complementary aspects of natural selection.